Item S401 is Councilmember Zapf and Councilmember Sherman recognizing Tom Cleary for 79th State Assembly District Salute to Men Leaders Award.
Can all the Linda Vista and USD people who are here please come up and join us for this? That's okay.
It's my daughter, Becky.
Oh, hi, Becky. Come up close. Sure. Yeah, and Tom, family right up front. Let's make sure we have Miss Weber here in the front here.
Yes.
Doug, you get in the back. You're too tall.
Yeah, I'll stand in the back. I can see.
You can still see through it all.
I know there's a lot, but this is an overwhelming show of support. Folks, we are here to honor a long-time community volunteer, Tom Cleary, who also had the distinct honor of working at City Hall. He's been a mentor to many, including myself when I first ran for office, a go-to person, so knowledgeable about the community, and you can see the outpouring of support that he has in the community, and we're just grateful that we have people like Tom Cleary who stand up and just are so active in the community. And we have some special presentations here. I'm going to first turn it over to Councilmember Scott Sherman, who also has a long relationship with Tom.
Well, it's very true that when you run for office and Linda Vista is part of your district, that you have to talk to Tom to figure out exactly how to do things. So, and you know, we just went from honoring heroes who threw themselves in harm's way and served their community, and now we're transitioning to honoring somebody who served their community for a very, very long time. Tom has been a steadfast supporter of his Linda Vista community, and I'm just going to read through a few of the accolades here just to let you know exactly what Tom has done. Thomas Ryan Cleary, he's been a strong advocate for Linda Vista. He's moved to San Diego from Cleveland, Ohio in 1970, has been a resident of San Diego County for 44 years. Thomas Cleary graduated from San Diego State University in 1987 and immediately started working in the public sector as a senior field representative for the California State Assembly. Tom Cleary has 27 years of experience in working in public affairs, including roles involving legislative advocacy, communications, and management. He has been married for 29 years to his wife, Donna, which I think everybody here knows Donna as well. And he's been an active participant in San Diego politics since 1984. He also has 3 children. Thomas Ryan Cleary has dedicated his time and energy to serve the community, serving on the Accessible San Diego Advisory Board, San Diegans Against Crime as an advisory committee member, the San Diego County Farm Bureau, the San Diego Oceans Foundation, Linda Vista Planning Group, including 2 terms as chairman of that group. He served as vice president of the town council and a member of the Linda Vista Multicultural Fair Advisory Board, the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the Council for Advancement and Support of Education. And he spends his spare time every once in a while kind of checking out the craft brew scene, right? But Tom is one of those people in the community that whenever something is happening in the community or you need to get the pulse of what's going on in the community, Tom is the person you talk to because he knows what's going on. You know, we hear a lot of things in our offices, but a lot of times we don't get an actual pulse for what's really happening there on a 24/7 basis, and that's what Tom provided to us. And I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done for me. Appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to somebody else who's very fond of this man. Where's Assembly Member Shirley Weber? Oh, there she is. I had to turn a little bit further, didn't I?
Very bright colors, too. Thank you, Scott. Members of the council and President Cole, you know, I'm really honored to be here today and show you how important it is. All of my staff is here with me from the local staff. The district staff is here, so our calls are being answered in Sacramento. And I was actually scheduled to be on a tour this afternoon in one of the women's prison because the Women's Caucus is doing some work with women in prison. And I think my colleague Atkins went on our behalf, but I could not miss this opportunity to be here to talk about Tom and what he means to so many of us. This year, we decided to honor men in our district. We always have Women's Month, and we have Latino Month, and African American Month, and Filipino Month, and and it goes on. And I said, you know, we have got to honor the men who are in the 79th. They deserve to be recognized as well. And so this year we had our very first program honoring the men of the 79th Assembly District, which I believe is the best district since many of your districts touch the 79th. It touches almost every one of the city council districts here. And in that district are these amazing people who make a difference every day in the lives of the people in their community without a lot of recognition, without a lot of fanfare. They just work very hard. And San Diego should be very proud of all the small communities that we have and how important they are. And Linda Vista is one of those communities. When I moved here some 45 years ago now, I moved to Linda Vista. And I lived in Linda Vista and then eventually moved to other parts of the city. But I've always lived in the 79th Assembly District, mainly because of its diversity, because of the high quality of volunteerism, the people who believe in their neighborhoods, and they're really neighbors. And Tom was one of those. So when I became the Assemblywoman, I was pleased to know that this rich district had universities in it. It has USD, it has San Diego State, it has University of Redlands now, we have some of Point Loma Nazarene, and you go on. And so it really is a district with all of those entities. And one of those key people in that district was Tom Cleary, who worked at USD, who made quite a difference for all of us as we tried to do programs. Everything was always first rate, first quality, and was with him. And the same is true at Linda Vista. So it was really a no-brainer. We had a lot of nominations in the various categories, and one of the categories was community activism. And looking at people who go far beyond their job description, who really love their community, who really make a difference. And Tom received that award. He was nominated by the Linda Vista Community Council, and it was a no-brainer for those who were on the committee to see all he had done and to give him our first ever award in terms of the man leader in the 79th Assembly District in the field of community activism. This was given on August the 11th, and unfortunately Tom could not attend that. And so we've been trying to figure out how are we going to give this award to this man? When are we going to see him? When are we going to get it? And when my staff told me last week that it was going to happen on Monday, I said, okay, cancel Monday's schedule. I'm going to City Council because I have to give this award to this person because I have to say thank you to Tom Cleary, who has meant so much to my office, to those of us in Linda Vista, and who work very hard to make San Diego this huge city with wonderful small communities that care so dearly about its residents. So Tom, congratulations. We appreciate you so much because you have done so much for all of us. And I think it's my honor now to bring forward Myrna, who is she's right behind me. All of these bright colors, we can't see each other. We should have worn black, but anyway. But Myrna is here representing my good friend, Senator Atkins, who also at Linda Vista is a part of her district.
Rule of thumb is to never speak after Dr. Weber. So I don't have a whole lot to add except to tell Tom that we appreciate everything he's done. He's been a significant supporter and community member, and as they said, nothing goes on in Linda Vista that Tom doesn't know about. So thank you so much, Tom.
And Tom is joined here by his family, his daughter Becky, sons Jack and Brendan, and wife Donna. And did you want to say anything? Just a thank.
I thank you very much.
Tom says, I thank you all very much. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. And a very long-time community member has said to make sure we think, and this is true, thank you for that. It's not just, the person can't be the volunteer and put in all those long hours and serve without the support and backing of their family. And so we want to thank the family too. Thank you for that, for all of the sacrifices and support that you have enabled Tom to do all this for the future of your family. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. by the arm.
Brendan Jack.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
That's a professional.
One more. Well, we've
Oh,
got two
up there,
people.
look up there.
We've got it up back there, too. All right.
Thank you.
Are there any public speakers on the proclamations or ceremonial items?
There are no public speakers, and therefore